In this video, I'm going to discuss moving from operator to CEO, the need to get out of the business to grow. Hello, I'm Jon Bassford. I'm the founder and CEO of Lateral Solutions, an operations management company specializing in launching and managing internal operations for startups, small businesses, and nonprofits. This is my YouTube series, Business Operations Insider, where I give tips and advice on how you can streamline, enhance, and automate your internal operations. If you like these topics, please hit the subscribe button. So let's get into today's topic, moving from operator to CEO, the need to get out of the business to grow. So my company, Lateral Solutions, as I mentioned before in my intro, is an operations management company. And when we first started out, it started as me launching operations for a number of startups, both for-profit and nonprofit, and then staying on as a fractional COO for those organizations. But as time grew on, I realized that I was limited in how I could help organizations. And I really began to, over the past 6 to 12 months, really began to think about what are ways that I can actually help more organizations grow. And so in doing so, I really kind of thought about how can I take what I do, the expertise that I have, and boil that down into still operational services, but different functions to help organizations grow. And I started coming up with the idea that that's truly what my organization does. I exist, my company exists, so we can help organizations grow through operations. And a key piece of that is helping owner-operators, founders move from that operator role to the CEO role. So what do we mean by that? Well, again, you guys have heard me talk about internal operations a lot and how that is the weeds of the organization to some degree. It's the foundation too, right? It's the foundation which everything is built upon, but it is the weeds. And for CEOs and founders, if you are trying to grow your business, you're trying to go to the next level with your organization, if you are playing down here in the weeds of HR administration, payroll, accounting, again, I'm not talking about high-level aspects of organization development and forecasting. I am talking about the day-to-day minutia that makes all that up top happen. Again, running payroll, your benefits, your accounting, contract review, contract management, all of these pieces that are absolutely crucial in the foundation for any organization to exist, let alone grow. But if you're a CEO, if you are a CEO or you're a founder and you're stuck down here, you can't be focused on the strategy and growth of your organization. It's absolutely impossible. If you are constantly in the weeds, tactically doing things, you are not able to grow your business up here. There's probably two somewhat cliche lines to this, right, that we've all heard in different capacities, but one of them is directly to the business, which is that CEOs should be working on the business, not in the business. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, that differentiation between doing the busy, tactical, administrative work for an organization as opposed to doing the high-level strategic and forward-thinking aspects of your organization that's going to help you for, not just see the vision of where you want to go, but help you get there, right? If you're stuck down here, you can't be playing up here and vice versa. Another cliche phrase to kind of throw out here about this topic is you can't see the forest through the trees, right? If you are stuck inside the forest or stuck inside the trees, you don't see the forest, right? You see each and every tree. You don't see the big picture, right? That's what that line is about if you are stuck in the minutia of just seeing individual trees, you can't pull out far enough to see that you're actually in a forest. The same thing happens in operations and in a business. If you are stuck in the day-to-day minutia and administrative functions of your organization, you cannot see the big picture. It is, as someone who has done operations, I can tell you that when I am in tactical mode in executing on the administrative and tactical functions of an organization, I am not thinking about how do I make this more efficient? How do I make that more effective? I have to pull myself out of that. I have to give myself time to pull out of that. So someone may be saying Jon, well, why can't I just do that? Well, here's the reason. Because your primary focus of your organization should be on your core services and your vision and the growth of your company. You're kind of almost saying like, well, Jon, I can do that too. Like, so you're playing over here in internal operations, and then you have these verticals over here that demand your high level. So you're not just going from here to here, right? You're not just taking, okay, I got to get the tactical, got to look at the vertical and look at the more strategic, but you're actually making a leap from here to way over here. So you're making a horizontal and a vertical leap at the exact same time. And that's really, really hard to do. Again, I'm not saying that you can't do tactical work and strategic work in this way, but it's extremely hard. And I actually read an article recently that was talking about how organizations, because operations is not the sexy thing that we do, it's the last thing, it's the last place where people invest. Now, this article was talking about supply chain and infrastructure, really high-end things, Fortune 500 companies, right? Manufacturing, et cetera, looking at Amazon and its supply chain and how it operates at Dell computers, et cetera. But the same rings true for your small business and startup. It's usually the last full-time role. We hire a marketing person, we hire this person, we hire that person. The operations person is often the last one that's hired. And when that happens, two things should happen. One, right, is the CEO, the founders, other executives get pulled down into the weeds, which stops your growth. It hinders your growth. But also it creates this environment where things are not done correctly the first time. And what happens is you end up spending more time and money fixing the problems than what it would have cost you to just do it right the first time. I actually have a client of mine that likes to do some things on his own. And usually, even though I am there to help and assist and actually do the work for him, he likes to do it himself. And a lot of times I spend more time fixing the problems and the errors and trying to figure out where the problem actually even exists than if he would have had me do it myself. So not only is he wasting his time and not focusing on the core business, focusing on these administrative functions, he's not saving the organization any money because I'm still in there having to fix the problems. So again, really as a CEO operator, if you are someone who is looking to grow, looking to go take things to the next level, you have got to find ways to pull yourself out of the day-to-day minutia, those inter-operation functions, the administrative functions, which are absolutely crucial to your business, 100%. You got to find a way to pull yourself out of that so you can stay at an elevated strategic level to really focus on the growth of your business. One of the best ways to do that is by hiring an operations manager, hiring someone who's not going to break the bank, but has a diverse group of skill sets that can really add value to your organization. They're going to help you elevate yourself, stay above the fray, stay above the administrative functions of the organization and really focus on that growth. But also you're going to have that trusted, advisor person, even though they're a junior operations role. I'm telling you, you hire the right person, they will be the greatest asset that you've ever had come into that organization, because they're going to take care of the things that you should not be taking care of, that you weren't taking care of correctly. And they're going to be that trusted partner that you just know they're doing it right. And when there is a problem, they're going to come and talk to you about it. That is one reason why I, decided to really kind of move into recruiting for operation roles. I believe that hiring an operations manager, an operations director is the most crucial role for any organization that wants to grow and help that CEO, founder move out of working in the business to working on the business. So thank you for watching. If you're looking for more guidance with your internal operations, I invite you to learn more about my Biz Ops Masters program by clicking in the description box. I'll see you next time.